Hello, this is Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger with another California report. Now, last week marked the beginning of the new fiscal year. And for the 19th time in the last 25 years, California will begin the fiscal year without a budget. For taxpayers, a late budget is a disaster. Since January, the legislators' inaction has already added nearly $3 billion to the deficit. And every additional day of inaction costs taxpayers another $52 million. So I urge the legislature to get to work and to send me a budget as soon as possible. I want to also remind them that the worst thing that we could do in this budget is raise taxes again or borrow money again. Not only would that kill private sector jobs and slow down our economic recovery, but there are so many inefficiencies within government that should be fixed first before we even think about raising taxes or borrowing more money. And that is why we have to look at ways to streamline the bureaucracy and to make government smaller. For example, in California we elect a superintendent of public instructions. But why? We already have a Secretary of Education and a Board of Education. Why do we need a superintendent of education? We also have two completely separate tax collection agencies. The Board of Equalization that handles the sales tax and the Franchise Tax Board that collects income and corporate taxes. That is absolutely unnecessary. Why have two? It's a waste of money. And there's so many examples out there like that. Now, I've been pushing to streamline government since I've taken office. And we have had some success. Last year, for instance, we terminated a dozen boards and commissions, like the Waste Management Board and the Board of Geologists. We are also in the process of restructuring and consolidating the state's energy functions. But as you can see, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Now, will this action solve our budget deficit? Of course not, but it will help. Now, in Sacramento, we have a responsibility to spend the people's money wisely and efficiently. I always try to tell the legislature, spend the money as if this money was your own. That will completely change behavior. Believe me, I never forget that every dollar that is sent to Sacramento is a dollar taken away from a family and from a small business. And that's why I will continue to fight and fight and fight to make government more efficient and more effective. So thank you for watching. And thank you for listening.